So today I'm going to show you what I call my go-go juice. It is a green smoothie that has lots of vegetables in it, frozen vegetables in it, but I flavor it with Zip Fizz and frozen berries. So I'm going to show you how to make this. It's very high in magnesium and it has a lot of minerals in it. This is why I make it. So I start off with 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and then I also put in a handful of pumpkin seeds. So just grab a handful and dump it in. And I do a slight blend. Okay, from there, I'm going to put in my frozen vegetables, and I'm going to put in a cup of broccoli. So a cup of frozen broccoli. I know this might sound gross, but it's not. You're not going to taste any of these greens once it's done. Okay, and I'm going to put in some kale. Here's my kale. Collard greens as well, but I don't have any today, so I'm going to put in some spinach. And I'm going to blend this together. So the more that you blend, the more the greens are going to break down and they're going to turn into liquid. Okay, so if you want to keep adding frozen vegetables, you can add zucchini, you can add all kinds of different types of vegetables. You're not going to taste this. I know it sounds gross, but you're not going to taste this once the whole smoothie is finished. So from here, I'm going to add a half a cup of peas and carrots. I'm going to blend this together. Next is going to be avocado. So I buy frozen avocado, and I'm going to add a half a cup of avocado. Let that sit for a second to allow the avocado to sort of de-thaw in my mixture. Okay, and then I'm going to add 1 cup of frozen berries. I prefer frozen berries because I feel like the frozen berries combined with the Zip Fizz produce a very nice final flavor. So you can put whatever you want, but I use the frozen berries for 2 reasons. Not only for the flavor, but because they're low in sugar. And so I want to have something that has good vitamins in it, good health in it, that doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So I'm going to now put in 1 cup of frozen berries. Okay. De-thaw just for a minute. While I'm in there, I'm going to wipe up my mess. I find this drink to be very energizing, and I can also use it throughout the day to keep my energy going. It'll create about 3 different drinks by the time we're done with this whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and blend. like a muddy purple color. It's really more like green mud or dark mud. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna add my Zip Fizz, and then I'm gonna finish it off with 2 scoops of non-flavored protein powder. Now, one of the things that I like about the protein powder is the protein powder makes it a little bit creamy. It also takes some of the acid feel away from the Zip Fizz, because Zip Fizz has citric acid in it. And also has, anyway, so it calms down the taste of the Zip Fizz, because it can have kind of a strong fruit punch flavor. On that Zip Fizz in there. And then the last thing I'm going to add is the protein powder. So I'm going to do 2 scoops of protein powder. Out there. Okay, once I add the protein powder in here, this is going to really thicken up. Okay, so that's why you want to put the protein powder in last. Now, the reason why I do 2 scoops of protein powder is because I try to create something that I can have multiple shakes during the day to kind of keep me going, as well as just keep my energy focus in my brain. It tends to do better when I have this on a regular basis. So you can see it really filled up the container with the protein powder. And then from here, if you want to add any supplements like vitamins or different things like that, you can put that in your shake as well. I tend to do that. I have different things that I put in different ones, but this is kind of like the basic blend. I do find that this drink gives me a lot of energy. It's real food, and I like it. It actually tastes good. I know it looks gross, but it's not. The Zip Fizz and the berries definitely cover up the green flavor. And again, I like using collard greens as well when I throw in this mix, but I just didn't have any. So I hope that you give this a try, and I would love to hear if it helped you. Have a great day. Okay, so I do want to put a little disclaimer at the end of this video that if you make this blend and it has a taste, an undertone that you're not liking, it's going to be the peas. So I add the peas into this blend because I'm getting ready to go do a big workout, and I wanted a little bit extra energy from the peas. However, if the pea flavor bothers you, then take the peas and the carrots out and then keep everything else. But you can see I've already drank half of one of my blends. I made 3 glasses out of this, and again, I do find that this gives me a tremendous amount of energy. It makes my brain awake, and I just like the way it makes me feel. So overall, it just makes me feel really good. Anyway, I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks.